Hi everybody, welcome back. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Teresa Perrin and I want to discuss GME, what happened today, and what we have to look forward to this week. Please remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own DD. I'm going to help you with that. Let's get started. If you could smash that like button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, on average, over the past 3 months, GME has been trading 5.82 million shares a day. Well, today, guess what? We over 4x that with 24.03 million shares being traded. Remember, the free float on this is quite large with 256.95 million shares. However, guys, we are way below our 52-week high, which is $63.92, and our 52-week low is sitting at $19.40. Interestingly enough, the technical analysis from Webull shows us that we have 6 bullish signals and 0 bearish, guys. And as you can see today, we started to break out from this channel. We started to run up, hit $34.99. And what did they do? They halted the stock and quickly found a way to bring it down. Now, indeed, there were more selling than there was buying, guys, and this indicates when the price rises and the capital flows out that either some capital is exiting or that short positions are being established. I would like to bet that the case was probably more likely that short positions were being established in this stock, because people that have held GME have held it through high, low, and indifferent, and they are not going to be selling it for pennies profit. I will tell you that for a fact. I am one of those people. And guys, you know, this to me was absolutely disgusting and just further confirmation of the BS that we put up with in the stock market. So just so you're aware, there's a lot of speculation being talked about with what happened today. And guys, they're even mentioning the start of potentially short squeezing. Now, I do find that very interesting, considering that our short interest is currently sitting at 21.25% according to Fintel, with a whopping 10.79 days to cover. So guys, is it possible that this was the start of the short squeeze? It's possible, but they quickly put an end to it. So I think that they shorted heavier, which is probably going to increase those days to cover, right? Because remember, these days are based on the current volume, and we had quite a bit of volume today. So there are only 150,000 shares left to borrow. So it looks like they were pretty much borrowed up for a lot of today. And the cost to borrow, guys, is still quite low at 8.88 to 9.08%, and the most recent being 9.06%, which I'm surprised with the cost of the stock being where it is that low, to be perfectly honest with you. But here's what I find even more interesting. Look at the short volume ratio. The lowest it has been in the past 2 weeks is 53.88%, guys. So you wonder why it has been barcoding in that channel, just like literally that it couldn't break out of until today for weeks on end. Well, here's why. Because we've had no control over price action, no matter how we did it, guys. They weren't allowing us to get any movement. It needed the volume that it got today to cause it to break out. And today, I'm going to be honest with you, it was a technical breakout that I've been eyeing for. And guys, I think it is going to continue. If we continue to see price movement up, we are going to start to get areas where we make a golden cross. And that's going to be very bullish when that happens. And we are starting to see the potential for those smaller moving averages to cross above those higher ones, which is great. But back to this, guys, the short volume ratio was as high as 84.13% in the past 2 weeks. That's just disgusting. And most days, guys, it's been in the 60%. a few days at 76.82 and 84.13. None of this is acceptable. This is just disgusting to me. And today it was 60.04%. So again, that's the short volume ratio, which means the shares being shorted in the dark pool. So that's most likely why what happened today did occur. Now, after hours, we got very bullish news, guys, that GameStop's NFT marketplace launches with Immutable X. So the integration between GameStop and Immutable X will unlock some of the biggest Web3 games, which are currently being built on Immutable X. In addition, the partnership will allow 100% gas-free and carbon-neutral minting and trading of the company's NFT marketplace. So you can buy these NFTs on the GameStop NFT marketplace, guys, which will absolutely help with our revenue. So that's a very, very bullish indicator. One other thing I do want to mention is the failure to delivers are actually very, very low, surprisingly. The lowest they've been in a very long time. In fact, they're just kind of obsolete at this point, not even worth mentioning because they're so small, which I am very, very surprised by that. But this is also showing me an indicator that this low price has probably gotten some people to sell out of frustration or whatever the case may be. I mean, sadly, unfortunately, when the market drops as much as it does, right before the market starts to take off again is the point where you get the most people, unfortunately, selling out at losses. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's happened, and if that, the shorts, not the shorts, but the failure to delivers have been able to be covered with those sellouts. Because look at how high they were just going back to July. And now to be essentially non-existent is crazy to me, if there's not another way that they're hiding these. But guys, Market Chameleon is showing us that 56% of the total volume today was traded in the dark pool, and that sweep orders accounted for 28% of the volume. And now remember, sweep orders are market makers or a participant like a hedge fund trying to make an aggressive move in one direction or another. Well, my guess is that aggressive move was to take the stock down today, which we can see based on the price action. And 4% of the volume today was block trades, which accounts for institutional trading, guys. And on a final note, I just want to show you that we are actually trending on all three StockTwits leaderboards. Under trending, we're number 2. SoFi is number 1. And under most active, we are number 5. And on the watchers, we are number 3. So guys, I definitely believe that we are going to continue this nice move to the upward direction. And I think that eyes are going to be on GameStop heavy, especially after what happened with today's price action. So I just wanted to bring this quick video to you. I hope that everyone had a wonderful Halloween. Happy Halloween, guys, and have a great night.